Good afternoon, people. Well, a bit of a roundup for the weekend. There's been a bit going on, not a lot, but I got a couple of hours to spare, so yeah. I mean, did everybody see that clip with the doctor with Jab It All? Absolutely wonderful. The doctor stood there, told him the truth, even though he wasn't asked. He said, Jab asked, is there anybody here? And the doctor stood up. And Jab It All just looked shocked. He didn't have an answer. He turned back to the others he was interviewing because he knew that was staged. But that doctor wasn't. So big up on that doctor. Let's hear more from you, mate. They need a few truths in their lives, that lot. But yeah, that was hilarious to me. That's the clip of the weekend, that is. And then I'll get to that one that I put up on Friday of Nadine Dorries, whatever her name is. It just shows the ridiculous that they're pulling. You know, they've only just passed a bill, which it was buried deep in there because there was a lot of other bullshit going in with it. But it gave us the right of freedom of speech. Now, yeah, we don't get freedom of speech on here. We never have. And it's just getting worse. But Doris admitted, basically in her speech, that they have a whole large department working 24/7 to delete anything with the help of big tech and platforms like this, to remove anything that does not agree with their narratives or agendas and anything that is against it or against them. If it questions their authority, if they can remove it, they remove it. Is that their idea of freedom of speech? Because to me, that's just a clip from 1984, the film, Newspeak. But that just confirms what we've known all along, but they wouldn't admit. Oh no, we give you free speech. You say what you want. No, we haven't been able to for a long, long time. But that censorship is real. It's here. You know, how much more of their corruption do we have to put up with? It's like today, mainstream media joyfully announcing that there have been 150,000 deaths so far through the lurgy. As if it's something to be achieved, something to be proud of. But that's using the 28-day bullshit. So we know the actual numbers are going to be a lot lower. As we know, many have died with it, not from it. They've said this. Yet they still continue to use this bullshit. It's... You know, we've got people now losing, still, and have been for some time, losing their jobs, their homes, in many cases their very lives. And what are these arrogant bastards doing now? Trying to award themselves a pay rise. I mean, that just shows how unbound their contempt for the people of this country is. It really does. I mean, you've only got to look at the Channel Paddler situation. We got our own people starving, sleeping on the streets, many of which have served this country and were willing to give their lives for this country. And these arseholes now, it's been reported, I can't say whether this is right or wrong because I haven't been able to prove it, but this is what's been reported by other people. Now, they're paying up to £125 a night to keep these illegal immigrants, I'll call them, although they're economic migrants, in hotels. That might be the upper payment of some of the bigger ones, the 4-star ones. But £125 a night. So that gives them a weekly rent of £875. Weekly, not monthly. Weekly. Paid for by us, for each and every one of them. Then on top of that, you got their spending money, which has been reported at £40 a week. Again, I can't substantiate that because the government just won't tell the truth. They get phones, they get computers, they get free Wi-Fi, they get clothed, they get heating. 3 meals a day. You know, when you take into account transport, security, it's around £1,000 a week to keep one of these people in this country. And that's not including all the wages and the hot air that comes out of Parliament on how much they charge for sitting there just slagging each other off about it and not actually doing anything. But yeah, you're looking at 1k a week. Unbelievable. And the thing is, they're expecting more. They want more. They want to be given more. It makes me sick. It really does. Now, from what I see, every problem, Boris, that you have at the moment is down to you. It's because of you and your shit shower. All of this could have been avoided and things would have gone so much easier right from the beginning. All you had to do was tell the truth. Didn't Mummy tell you when you were a kid that lying can get you into trouble? You call yourself educated. Well, you keep on, mate. All you're doing is opening more eyes to the truth. The tide is turning and it's rising very fast. And believe me, people, this needs to be the year we take our lives back from these dictators. If we don't, we're lost. Simple. The more they get away with it, the more they'll do. I'll say no more. Well, that's just a roundup from what I'm seeing over the weekend. Hope you're enjoying the weekend. The weather's not too bad. It's a bit cold, but not too bad. I got a bit of peace and quiet, and Mrs. has gone over to the daughters for dinner today. So I'll get a packed lunch brought back for me, I expect. But until then, hope to see a few of you tonight. If Pap goes live, I'll be there. Not sure if he is or not yet. Haven't heard from him. But until the next one, people, or till tonight, if you're there, my respects to you all. Thank you for your support. Thank you for the new subs. I noticed there's 1 or 2 more dropping in there now. So until the next one, stay safe, stay strong, stay free from the dictatorship. I'm gone.